2016 Dodge Charger. The previous video showed you how the trick to getting the right side valve cover off. It's really not much to it. This video is to show you how to get the camshafts aligned before you ever take them apart. I've already had one come in here that somebody didn't line them back up right, and I'll tell you what, it wasn't easy to get them lined back up right, which made me make that tool. I have the regular tool, but I made a tool for each side. I noticed that there was two holes kind of like that, but in the bosses on the camshaft, there's a little boss, and there's lineup holes. This one, where's it at? One of these camshafts is really wiped out somewhere. This one, I don't know if you can see down in there, but that camshaft's wiped out there, and it's wiped out. If you can see that little lip, there's like two little lips. Believe it or not, it's a deep groove. And this one, you can't see it because it's down. That's ticking, and when they start ticking, the rocker goes away. You can see it. If you look down in there, you can see why it's ticking. The camshaft is actually inside the rocker where the roller's supposed to be. Not like that. That one's on the top side. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, key. There's marks on the back of these cams. There's a dot and a triangle. Alright? They always line up, just if you see those marks, just on the outside of the notch on the cam carrier. I don't know why. Those front marks line up. Those are dead on, dead on. And make sure you mark them, because if you want 6 links or 12 pins in between the dots. If you mark them real good before you take them off, see, like I say them over here, the key is make sure you mark that crankshaft when you get all that lined up. I have a tool here that I made, another tool. This makes it simpler for me to double check. I don't know if you can actually see this or not. You can use a dial indicator, but if you move the dial indicator, you're screwed. The motor's top dead center. If your camera would focus, there's a little bitty notch. See that little bitty notch? You see how it's dead on the top of the spark plug tube? That's number 4 cylinder compression stroke. That's where they want it. Number 1 is on the exhaust stroke. They're both the same. You see that notch? They give you like a 1/16 of an inch. If that crankshaft moves somehow in that process, and which is really easy to do, you will play hell unless you pull that cover getting that crankshaft lined up right. We need a dial indicator, would probably get you at the best point again, but you know, that takes more time, and I put it where it was supposed to be and marked it. The previous video, the guy set it at top dead, he set it at bottom top dead center, not top dead center. And if you have the means, I would suggest making that little tool, because that is very, very handy. And when you go to put this back together, okay, this lines it up for you to take it apart, hold these, but you don't only need to do that. You can put a big wrench on it, and a wrench there, and a wrench there, and you double wrench it right off. You can even sometimes get an impact with a swivel in there. But when you go to put it back together, the camshafts are free and they want to turn. I'm going to tell you something. I've done a bunch of these, and I had wrenches here with a ratchet strap and all kinds of stuff trying to hold the camshafts in place. And then I decided you could probably buy that tool. It'd be worth it. I'll show you more in the next video.